YouTube, welcome back to Greg Plays Games. Today I have 5 Nintendo Switch games I think worth buying physically before it is too late. I've seen a lot of other videos like this and they kind of are, I guess, positioned as investments in a way, or games that will just be harder to find later down the line. So, you know, if you like video games or if you're interested in reselling video games, this would probably be a really cool, interesting video. I have no intentions of reselling any of this stuff. These are all just for me. So one game I want to mention, I don't own physically, I own digitally, is the 35th anniversary Mario Galaxy 64 and Sunshine. I just think those are 3 really awesome games. It was a limited release, but there's a ton of supply, so if you do see it out in the wild, it would definitely be worth snagging if you're just a fan of Mario, because it's 3 really awesome games as well as a limited release. So, you know, maybe in like 5 to 10 years it'll be hard to find. I don't know, those games aren't going anywhere. I don't think you really have to worry about not being able to buy those 3 games individually in the future, but it is a cool, interesting package that was limited time release, so I wanted to mention that. But first up is Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. I'm about halfway through this game. I've really been taking my time with it and enjoying it. I'm not a huge turn-based combat fan, but I am really enjoying the story, the art style, and it has been fun. So I'm just kind of working my way through it, but I do think any kind of cult classic type games are just kind of good. Maybe I should buy this in the future, and I know a lot of people like that game. So my next game is a game that is just crazy that it's on Nintendo Switch, and it is Red Dead Redemption. I don't think there are any other physical releases on like modern consoles, so Nintendo Switch, I believe, is the only physical version of this game you can get other than like an Xbox 360. I don't think they're releasing a physical version for the PlayStation 4 update of this. I love this game. It's one of my all-time favorites. So I had to pick it up on Switch because I'd also never played Undead Nightmare, so I'm going to be dabbling in this once I'm done with Paper Mario. But just the fact that it's a Rockstar game on Nintendo console, I think was very cool and worth purchasing. And I just don't know if a lot of people talk about that game that much. There's just not a lot of conversation around that game, but it's an all-time great game, so I definitely think it's worth owning, and could definitely see you know, some price spikes in the future. We'll see. Probably not, but you know, just theorizing. Next up, the Metroid Prime Remastered physical copy. I've switched it to the alternative cover, but this is like the OG one. I just thought this one was really cool and different, and I wanted to use this one. But yeah, another game that's kind of niche. Metroid isn't a huge franchise. I know it's in Smash and a lot of other stuff, but when you look at the individual sales of these games, they're just not really up to par with some of their other franchises. So I know a lot of people love this game. Definitely a lot of people's favorite Metroid. So I wanted a physical copy just to have for myself, and you never know, might go up in value in the future. Next up, we have Star Wars, the Heritage Pack. This comes with 7 games. Star Wars, I think, is just a franchise that will always have fans, will continue to grow fans, and whether you like the content they're making or not, they're always kind of in the pop culture conversation. And I know the games I bought this for was for the Old Republic games, because I never played them and heard those are a lot of people's favorite Star Wars games. So, but there's just a ton of other stuff on here that I'm going to play too, like Force Unleashed. I mean, I haven't played any of these games, so I'm excited to dabble into these, but I just think Star Wars retains value well, Nintendo retains value well, and to have 7 beloved games on one little cartridge, I think was just too good of a deal to pass up for myself, but also for anyone else buying physical games. Now, last up, this is my most recent purchase. I haven't even opened it yet. I still have it shrink wrapped. There is a chance I may just not even open this one. If there was a game I might resell, it might be this one. I'm just going to kind of leave it wrapped until I decide I want to play it, because there's a chance I might just play this on my PlayStation for trophies, but I really just thought that this game was really fun when I played the demo, as well as the art style just being super cool. So those are the 5 physical Switch games I think you should buy before it is too late. Dave the Diver probably being the only one I think will actually retain any value. So definitely keep an eye out on these. Keep an eye out on the sales because you never know what you can get. And that is my video for this week. Peace out, motherfuckers.